Imagine standing on the edge of history, watching a vast and resource-rich region slip away, not with the thunder of war, but with the silence of neglect. The Arctic, long viewed as a frozen frontier, has become one of the most strategic and contested regions on Earth. Nations like Russia and China have moved swiftly, securing influence, resources, and control. Meanwhile, America, the supposed global superpower, has stood by, distracted, divided, and unprepared. Tonight, we explore what it means when a nation loses without firing a shot. Professor Richard Wolff reveals how the U.S. failed to act, how rivals filled the vacuum, and why this silent loss in the Arctic could reshape global power for generations to come. This isn't just about ice and oil. It's about the future of America's role in the world. The Arctic is no longer just an icy wilderness. It has become one of the most valuable regions on Earth. Beneath its frozen surface lies an immense wealth of untapped resources, including oil, natural gas, and rare minerals critical for modern technology and energy security. As climate change accelerates the melting of polar ice, vast areas once inaccessible are now opening up, creating opportunities for resource extraction, new shipping lanes, and global trade routes. This makes the Arctic a strategic prize for any nation seeking long-term power and influence. Yet, while its importance grows daily, America has treated the region as an afterthought. Other powers recognize the Arctic as the new Middle East of the future, while the U.S. risks falling behind. Understanding the Arctic's untapped potential is the first step to realizing what is truly at stake in this silent geopolitical battle. Russia has long understood the Arctic's value and has acted decisively to secure its dominance there. With the world's largest Arctic coastline, Moscow has invested heavily in building military bases, modern icebreaker fleets, and advanced infrastructure across the region. Unlike the United States, which owns only 2 operational icebreakers, Russia operates more than 40, giving it unmatched mobility and control in frozen waters. Beyond military might, Russia has also staked legal claims to massive areas of the continental shelf, expanding its influence over untapped oil and gas reserves beneath the ice. By building ports, runways, and energy hubs, Russia has turned the Arctic into a central pillar of its long-term economic and strategic vision. While Washington debates policy, Moscow has already positioned itself as the gatekeeper of the Arctic, ensuring that it, not America, sets the rules in this increasingly vital region. China, despite not being an Arctic nation, has skillfully positioned itself as a major player in the region. Labeling itself a near-Arctic state, Beijing has invested billions into Arctic research stations, shipping routes, and infrastructure projects. Through its Belt and Road Initiative, China has launched the Polar Silk Road, a plan to use emerging Arctic trade lanes as faster, cheaper alternatives to traditional global shipping routes. This move gives China both economic leverage and strategic presence in an area once thought out of its reach. By partnering with Russia and investing in energy exploration, China has secured a foothold in the race for Arctic resources. Its long-term strategy is clear: gain influence now while the United States remains passive. China's entry into Arctic affairs demonstrates how determined rivals can reshape global power, even in places where America once assumed it held natural advantage. America's failure to invest in Arctic infrastructure is one of the clearest signs of its declining strategic vision. While Russia builds ports, airstrips, and military outposts, and China pours money into research and shipping projects, the U.S. has done little to develop its Arctic territory in Alaska. Basic infrastructure like deep water ports, modern icebreakers, and reliable transportation networks are either outdated or non-existent. This lack of preparation means that even though America owns a portion of the Arctic, it cannot fully access or defend it. The U.S. response has been reactive, not proactive, limited to a